So I'm going to sprinkle some flour down on the table. I'm going to take about a handful of the dough, put it together, and I'm going to flatten it out. Don't be afraid to use a fair amount of flour. And then take your rolling pin and I'll do the same with that, so it doesn't stick. Then you start to roll out. Important to try and make it not stick to the table. Now, depending on how thick you want these cookies is also how many you'll get out of it. Usually this recipe will make 35 or 40, but then it also just depends on the size of your cookie cutter and the thickness of your dough. Now this is a greased tray or a non-stick tray, and like I said, it just depends on what size you want of your cookie dough, of your cookie cutters. I usually like to go with one about this size. I've got these nice ones. You can either have a flute or a straight. It doesn't really matter. There's one, two. Now the secret to getting these off of the table, for me, is sometimes they'll come out like that. Sometimes they'll stay on the table. When they stay on the table, I take a spatula or scraper and put them on like this. I like to use this. It's a lot easier for me to handle. And as you can tell, I'm left-handed. It doesn't matter, provided we get them on there. Now with the ends, I just scrunch them up, put another little piece of this on it. Like I say, this particular dough is very forgiving. It doesn't get tough very quickly. Some pastries, if you do that with it, you can only do it once or twice. This, I've found that you can get away with it 3 and 4 times.